Hey, man. How can I say this, man? I just want to thank all of the members of the Jig Is Up Squadron for rocking with us for 3 years. Well, we want to elevate our production value to take the podcast to the next level. But at the moment, we're going to have to ask you for a little help. So as of now, we are accepting donations via PayPal and Cash App. And just to let you guys know, with your donation, it'll help us tremendously to increase production value of the show. And if donating isn't your thing, hey, and it's cool. I understand. Times are hard. But if you still want to help us, then make sure you tell 3 of your friends to subscribe to the show. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram as well. Like, comment, and share our post. And, that's about it. Other than that, man, thank you for rocking with us for 3 years. We appreciate it, and we want to take this to the next level. Go. Man, you know what song was missing from Care Package?
What song was that?
Let me take it back to memory lane.
Uh-oh.
Back down.
Y'all know the vibes.
Falling too fast, clearly rules don't apply. Can't believe that I just met you. You got me here, watching minutes pass by, wondering when to expect you. There you go, is this a dream? Looking like every picture that I've seen of you before. I've seen it all before. Now that it's over, should've known better than you think. This was real, and you could be mine. I should've known better. Slow it down, 'cause I feel.
You listening to the smooth sounds of the Jig Is Up Radio.
I kept thinking this could be something. This could be something.
One of the most livest, dopest podcasts in San Diego.
This could be.
No cap.
No cap at all.
Oh my gosh.
As we would usually say, facts.
All facts. Y'all know nothing about this. Heartbreak Drake era. Maybe it's just nothing at all. At all. At all.
Marco with the background vocals.
At all. At all.
Nessa with the ad-libs.
At all, y'all.
Nothing at all. Mama.
This is what we making. All right, Easy. Go ahead and start the show.
SoundCloud.
We're so underrated, but
So underrated.
what would you rather be, overpaid or underrated? But anyway, let's go ahead and start the show.
Overpaid. Shit.
Showtime. What was that, Swizzy?
It's showtime.
You damn right. All right, and welcome back to the place where nothing is safe. This is episode 169.
Yep.
Of the Jig Is Up podcast. You know me, I'm your host, yours, Marco, and I'm with...
It's your guy, M Easy.
It's your girl, Miss Nessa, a.k.a. Blaze Your Mommy.
And Kmart is out spending quality time with family, so he's not here with us for the evening, but it's all good, though. I got something for for y'all, man. I think Kmart would be proud when he hears this, when he listens to the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, anyway, man, you know, like I said, this podcast, if you haven't listened to this podcast before, this is an unfiltered podcast that we go ahead and give our takes on current events, sports, sometimes pop culture, and then also share a bit of ourselves every week. Well, anyway, let's get into the announcements. All right, announcements. Well, I'll be in San Antonio, so by the time you guys hear this, I'll be in Texas, hot ass Texas. Unfortunately, what happened in that red state was very unfortunate, but hopefully, you know, it's gonna have me on pins and needles when I'm out there too. So I'm like, fuck, this shit had to happen right before I had to go to Texas, but I'm there to see my brother graduate from boot camp, and I'm very proud of him. So I'll be looking forward to that. And in a very short turnaround time, I'm heading to Orlando, Florida for Podcast Movement, and I'm actually excited about that. So I'm ready to look forward to, I'm looking very forward to networking with fellow podcasters, producers, and probably going to some of the little industry parties like the iHeart Party and then, you know, just meeting all kinds of personalities and learning new tricks of the trade so I could bring it back to y'all and we could go ahead and up ourselves and you know, take it to the next level. And that's what we trying to do. We're trying to evolve out in these streets. Not trying. We are evolving in these streets.
You got all your stuff ready. You got your business cards, your merch.
Oh, yeah. I got to get my business cards ready. I'll take whatever little stickers I have left and some buttons, you know.
So I'll give you some of the ones I got. Shit.
Okay. All right. Good. You know.
With me right now.
Facts. All right. We'll get that done. And, yeah, August 25th, Barberfest, Fair at 44. It's going to be live. It's going to be fun. You're going to see a lot of barbers, great, excellent barbers out there who are honing their craft every day to make you guys and ladies look sharp out there in the streets when you step out for an interview, when you go to the club, when you go to a social setting and you have that confidence. Nothing gives you more confidence than a barber when you get that fresh lineup. So you go there, check it out, have fun. It's for the kids. You know what I mean? Everybody loves the kids.
Nah, I mean,
we giving out well, not we, the Barber Fest, they're giving out some backpacks for kids when they go back to school. So that's always going to be great. We're doing it for the kids. Anyway, you guys have any announcements? No.
Well,
possibly DC.
Yeah, I'll be in DC.
Oh,
I'll be out there.
Oh, so
nigga be in DC.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know what though?
It's
a quick turnaround. It's a one day thing.
When is it again?
August 23rd.
Don't matter.
Yeah,
Don't matter,
I'll
homie.
be in and out. In and out like the burger spot.
That's how I feel about San Antonio.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna be there for a couple of days and I'm out. I gotta go back.
Yeah.
And then head to Florida. So
Right.
I understand. What about you, Ness? What you got up your sleeve? Nessa hasn't been touring lately. What's been going on?
Hey, I'm just living, you know what I mean? Getting my shit together.
Oh, that's fine.
That's real.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, next month I should be going to Virginia. I ended up taking an extended leave. So I was only gonna go to go see Princess for her birthday in Virginia, but then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna need some me time as well. So I had put in my leave to extend it, and my boss was like, are you aware that you put in leave for Friday and Monday? I say, yeah. She's like, well, this one says from Tuesday to Thursday. I said, oh yeah, I'm adding it on if I'm able to. She's like, okay. So basically I'm gonna have like 9 days off. So the first few days is gonna be coming right off of Labor Day. I'm gonna have a staycation. You know what I mean? Give me a little room, just chill, just by myself, not do shit, and then work on some shit. Then head on to Virginia, spend time with the fam. So.
All right. Yeah. Virginia.
Nice.
VA, baby. Believe that.
Oh, and my apologies. If you guys are wanting to compete for, you know, in the competition for the Barberfest, always hit up the website, sdbarberfest.com. And also, of course, we're going to have a meet and greet when we're podcasting live and direct. So yeah, don't miss out on us, because we out here sometimes.
We out
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Well, other than that, man, how you guys doing? How you guys feeling?
Feeling all right.
Feeling all right?
Yeah.
Feeling good, minus my back. Oh yeah, so I don't think I mentioned it last time, but
Better get that checked.
I started
Go to the chiropractor, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I did last time when my back hurt, and it was like whatever.
It don't stop. You gonna sing like ooh every time your back hurt.
You're stupid. Hey, I got over 250 hours of sick leave. My coworker keeps saying, go on maternity leave, go have a baby, and I'm like, no, stop wishing that upon me right now. Like, chill. The
That's
fuck?
funny.
And then today, oh, you should get married. What? Like, first of all, I don't even have a man. Like, I don't understand why people keep, oh, you should do this, you should do that. Like, basically, it's telling me, bitch, you getting old. Bitch, you lonely. Like, that's how I take it. I'm just like, damn. But literally, I'm literally the only person out of all my friends that don't have.
Read that Wally text. I mean, tweet that I sent to the
About shooting your shot, right?
Oh, yeah. Nothing.
Niggas doing, you know, half
shooting
shots
shit.
and you ain't accepting it, so y'all both lonely.
Ain't no half stepping around these courts.
You the only one saying that right now. I mean, I'm sure there's other women that agree with you, but I done like long time ago. And that was my way of doing things, half shots. I'm trying to see if you with it or not. Shit, I'm not finna go all the way in.
Yeah, but if I'm over there telling this said person, like, what's up, and he's still on the other side of the phone, whose fault is that?
What was he doing on the other side of the phone?
Nothing. Probably beating
nothing.
his meat.
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because the conversation. Right. Yeah, right. Beating his meat and taking him. I was gonna say, sending it to you.
Wow.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hey,
wild.
Look at me.
Wild
I'm by myself.
out here.
I need some help.
Anyways, as I was saying,
He was like, "Can you give me a hand?"
No, you know what? I do. Remember, I don't know if you guys remember, there's a guy that used to fly me out to Georgia, actually, back in the day. Like, when I say back in the day, I mean back when AO7. Was it 80? No, it was AO7 when I first.
For those who don't know, AO7 used to be a media company / marketing party promoter company in San Diego back in 2007 that had that I was a part of, along with Nessa.
Yes, sir.
M Easy was an affiliate, a supporter.
Yeah.
So was Kmart and a couple of other people
Affiliated, like hanging around gang members or something.
but we weren't a gang.
But there's a guy that I met at one of our events, actually, and he was in the Marines. So y'all know I don't do military dudes. So he been trying to like see what's up. So I don't do military dude. I mean, I might do them, like fuck them, but like never been in a relationship with them. That was my thing. But him, I never messed with him or nothing at all. He was a little older gentleman. He was hella cool though. He was in Oceanside. This should be a story time, I guess. Story time.
Hey, we're just gonna get right into a story time.
No, so literally he was in Oceanside, and I remember he wanted to hang out so bad. So I was like, okay. He literally drove from Oceanside to where I live, and I live damn near in Mexico. Oceanside, to y'all that are not from San Diego and aren't aware of how far that is, that's a good 45 minute to an hour drive, depending on traffic and all of that. So he drove from Oceanside to Mexico, because that's where damn near where I live. Picked me up, drove back to Oceanside. We went to go to dinner and a movie, hung out at his spot, and then drove me all the way back home, and then drove all the way back to his spot. Like, yeah, shit was crazy. And then fast forward, he flew me out to hang out with him and stuff in Georgia. Never messed with him. I know people don't believe that shit, but I don't fucking care. I have no reason to lie to nobody. But most people, if you get flued out, you gonna fuck for the most part. At least that's what people think. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's what homie's gonna expect. I ain't gonna lie.
But that's the
Some
thing.
chuck
He didn't
fit.
expect that.
He didn't expect that?
No.
He's a rare breed. Like,
Until
homie's
this-
mad nice. Like,
Yeah.
So
Most
when
niggas are like, what?
He's
Yeah.
like a real Southern gentleman, like for real. But anyway, he been
maybe
hitting
he just
me
wanted
up.
some company. You know,
He been
that
hitting me up.
works.
No, he been sending me shit lately.
Sending you shit like what?
Like, you know how like in
It's
our
time
groups,
to
how we
re-up
send stuff
or what?
on, you know, Face or on Instagram, like just random posts and stuff, videos and all that shit.
Like little funny videos and memes and
so
shit.
I'm like, there's literally like 8 different either people or groups that I'm part of that we all send shit back and forth. So he's been sending me shit lately of like with kids, and he was like, oh, like kind of like this could be us type of shit. And then it was the one that of the little girl who was like, oh, something about like, oh, don't listen to boys or whatever. And she's like, I don't even, or something about like, the only boy I listen to is my daddy. And sometimes I don't even want to listen to him. So he had sent me that, and he's like, we could have one of these. And I was like, oh, someone that don't want to listen to their daddy? All right, bet. And then so he sent me another one. It was like a cute little boy. And he's like, is this better? And I was just like, yeah, okay. So he over here talking about kids. I'm like, yo, like you already knocking on 40, if not more. How you said till 50 for guys?
Well, what?
That they can have kids? Because you know how like with women, it's
I
like
think
knocking
Mick
at
Jagger
35.
has a kid at 72.
Oh shit.
Busting nuts still.
Well, he over here talking about some kids. I'm like, yo, we never even
Yo,
messed
Eddie
around.
Murphy's
and you
like
wanna talk
what?
about
How old
kids.
is Eddie Murphy? Eddie Murphy was like what, 55 or some shit, and he has like a toddler now.
Toddler, damn.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy's still busting them open too. So
But yeah, I don't even know how I started talking about this. But anyways, back to how we feeling. So I forgot to mention last week that I started doing keto again. I tried keto in November, and then I think I lost like 10 pounds in that month. I started last Monday, but I wasn't as strict as I could be. And then I worked out, I think like 3 times last week. And I lost 3 pounds already. And it's not just water weight, because I have the scale that tracks your muscle mass, your body fat, like all of that shit, your body age, all of it. And I lost body fat. Like it wasn't just water weight. And then, yeah, so I started, so I'm like, okay, this is cool. Kind of excited. But based off of one of our episodes, we kind of talked about, I remember how, I forgot how it came about, but the question about like it knocking like a woman's like pH balance off.
oh, keto crotch.
Sure. I mean, I didn't know
that's
there
what
was a
they're
name
calling
for
it.
it. Is that what they're
Sure.
calling
That's
it?
the name for it, keto crotch.
Oh
yeah.
shit! I don't think there was a name last time when we talked. We just kind of just talked about it, right?
No, I think I mentioned it.
Oh, I don't remember that, because I think I would have remembered that keto crotch. Well, anyway, I'm not experiencing no keto crotch, and I'm very paranoid when it comes to keeping clean and smelling good, because some bitches don't know how to take care of themselves, or no, they just don't know how to take care of themselves. Ain't no or. And so I've just been like smelling myself. I'm like, it's only a week, but like, you know how some people like they make it a lifestyle thing. I don't want this to be a lifestyle. I just wanted to make it do what it do, lose a good amount of pounds, and then just go back to like incorporating carbs back into my system, but like healthy carbs and you know what I mean, low carbs. But yeah, this is not going to be for long, but it's going well. But I'm very paranoid about getting keto crotch, so that's why I'm like, oh, this can't be a life. I like eating my pussy ate, so I'm not trying to like what the fuck. That shit's crazy. I mean, I hope that's not for everybody. I don't think, right? I don't think that happens to everybody, right?
We don't know.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Because like I
So
know a
one
lot
way to
of
find
what's
out.
funny? I know a few people that's been doing keto and they lost tons of pounds. But like, I mean, I'm open when people ask me stuff, but I don't know about going to so did it like mess with your pH balance? Like, does it smell down there? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know anybody that I'm close enough to ask that type of question without them feeling uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know how to move
That's
that.
crazy.
Well, since we're down there, I did have a poll question on the Jiggers Oven and on my personal Instagram. Excuse me. And I wanted to know, have people ever lied to get laid? And this goes for both sexes. Have men lied to get some pussy, and have women lied to get some dick? And some of the answers I've gotten
I want to hear
were
them.
quite hilarious.
I want to hear them.
Yeah, the polls were hilarious, man. Let me go ahead and just look up some of the answers, and some of them might surprise you. You know, like, you know, of course, guys, they were honest about lying to get pussy, 100%.
I know. I was like, damn. Hey, they kept it 100.
They kept it 100. But easy. Let me ask you personally: Have you ever lied? No, have you ever lied to get laid?
Nah.
Not even your fuckboy years.
Nah.
No. You know what? Funny.
Like, what made me more of a fuckboy is because I was brutally honest. Like, look, I'm just here to. I'm bang it out and
do what it do.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
Let me
like
smang it.
maybe like in my early 20s, I would just. I was like, I just want some affection.
Oh shit!
Oh my God.
So I was telling half truths. So I guess I was lying. You get some pussy. But hey, every guy has done it. And then some of the answers were hilarious.
Not every guy, apparently.
Well, not every guy, because it means he's the exception to the rule. He's awesome that way. So, you know, one of the guys.
Think so.
So one of the guys said, "I said I like you." Yo, homie, he didn't even like it. He just wanted to hit the pussy. He was like, "I said I like you." Someone else said because I wanted it.
I thought you said like he questioned, like it was a question mark, like
he
I like you.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, damn. Bitch still gave it up though, huh?
You know, someone else said, let me see, because I got to go back and forth between my personal IG and then the Jig is Up IG. And another guy said because he felt peer pressure. He said he needed to lose his virginity.
Oh wow!
So he had to lie to get some poop tang. You know.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was
J. Cole.
So he brought up the J. Cole situation. He said he felt exactly that way. And then you know, but do you know what's the funny thing though? The women who lied to get some dick. That was interesting. Now,
wow.
Yeah. One said.
Well, go ahead.
One scenario, of course, was, oh yes, I said I was off my period when I wasn't.
Yeah, I've dealt with that before.
Damn.
Yeah, that's brutal, man. You know who you are. Y'all nasty out there. Tricking niggas thinking that you extra wet.
Yeah, I was like, man, this must be a good day for you or something.
Yeah,
Pussy
for her.
Don't turn the light on. What the fuck are you talking about?
And gushy.
Yep.
Did you see that?
Next thing you know, when you turn the lights on, you think you see a crime scene. You're like, oh,
did you guys see the one where like girl? Okay, just continue and then I'll talk about it after.
You just gross yourself out. I thought that was my job.
Yo, and then this was a good one. It was for, I guess this is for love right here. She said she told him that she just wanted to be fuck buddies, but secretly she liked him. Now she's married with him with 2 kids. And then she, you know, gave herself a high five and saying, "Pussy so good that it got him stuck." So she lured him. She's like, "Yeah, we could be fuck buddies." Psych, nigga, you gonna give me this ring and these 2 kids?
Stuck.
Dang. Stuck.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
You got stuck. Oh man. All right. And what were you about to say, Ness?
Oh, that's all the girls?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get that much, you know.
Oh shit! I thought that was like he said it was like okay, whatever. So it was fucking disgusting, and the girl said that she forgot that she was fucking while still on her period.
She forgot?
Yeah. So
okay.
No, but it was her dude, so he obviously was cool with it. But the bitch forgot. So after they fucked, you know. Sometimes you do, and then you go fucking start sucking up. She sucked that shit, and ended up sucking a blood clot. Because she forgot they were having period sex. So I guess her normal thing is to go down like even after fucking, you know, going.
And he just watched her do the motherfucking shit.
Maybe it was dark.
Yeah, it was probably dark. That I mean, I would think so because if the lights on, then she would have seen that shit.
Vampire B.
She would have seen that shit.
Is it that he didn't know?
No, they were she said, I think she said I forgot we were having period sex.
Right, so they both knew before engaging.
Oh. Yes.
I would have kept that shit in mind. Like, what the fuck you doing?
Hey, sometimes if it's good, you just
no.
I mean,
you forgot what's down there. I didn't forget.
That's just gross. She was like, never again. And then I'm tired of, speaking of back to keto crotch, like I'm tired of seeing shit about shitty vaginas. Like that shit
shit about shitty vaginas.
It's disgusting. Like what the fuck? Because you seen the post that's going on that they were talking about like, fuck. It was something about someone had posted on Facebook that is hot. So that guys have to accept that we have some girls have, you know, their pussy stank or whatever. And then this girl commented underneath and was like, girl, my pussy stank all the time.
Oh.
You guys
that
didn't see that? It was going around in San Diego. Like, I don't know if they're from San Diego, but someone from San Diego posted it. So everybody
are dry as fuck right now.
No, and apparently they've been.
And if they're wet, y'all niggas are fucking nasty. I don't want to be associated with any of you niggas.
Right.
So fucking
hell no,
gross.
stay the fuck around from me.
And then I guess like she made light of it. She was just like, oh, she's like, for some stank pussy, whatever. She like hit up my Snapchat, and she put her Snapchat because I guess a bunch of people were going like hitting her up on Facebook, probably talking shit. You know what I mean? And then so I seen that and I was like, okay, that's fucking gross. Then I go ahead and see someone posted, and you know how we were talking about on IG how we just be swapping like posts and stuff. Yeah. Someone had posted, it was a snap too, and she was holding some type of Vagisil, I think, and she was just like, don't buy, and then the snap caption was, don't buy this shit, my pussy still stink. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
I'm so glad I'm out the game right now.
I know, right?
Shit like that make you so glad I'm out the fucking game.
That shit is
hilarious.
That shit is so disgusting and disrespectful. But to answer that, me personally, I've never lied to get dick. I never had to. I can honestly say I've lied to not get dick and be like, I'm on my period.
Yeah.
You know how you said someone said that, that they said they were off their period so they could have sex?
Yeah.
I've said that I was on my period so I didn't have to.
But what if he was like, shit, nigga, I'm crippin'. I don't give a fuck about red.
I hate you. I fucking hate you.
He throw a C on that P. He throw a C on the P. Fucking blue. Hey, cuz, let me get the blue condom.
The blue condom.
Oh,
that's stupid.
So stupid.
Nah, I'm just being stupid.
Yeah, and then the infamous statement. Oh, what is it? Ain't nothing stop a sentence.
But yeah, periods only stop nothing but a sentence.
That shit's stupid as fuck. I mean, honestly, I feel like in relationships sometimes it's cool. Me personally, I know this is a TMI. I know because you guys are guys, you guys don't want to hear it. But to my ladies, I can feel me.
But she's still gonna tell us.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I don't give a fuck. So I'm never heavy when I'm on my period. I've never had a heavy period. So if I were to have sex while I'm on my period, it's not gonna be no blood or murder scene or nothing. That's it. So I'm saying it's cool. Like I know some people in relation. I've had period sex before, but I've had it. Lay down that towel.
Oh my goodness.
And you cool. And if you still feel kind of like throw on a condom, throw on a fucking condom. If it's that bad, you're gonna hop in the shower, clean that shit up anyway.
Right.
Damn.
Hey, I'm just.
He lied. He lied.
Fucking lied.
Y'all need to worship him.
Hey, but some people think that all guys have lied, right? Wasn't that what the homie was saying yesterday? He said all guys have lied too.
Oh yeah, all guys have lied to get some pussy. You know, but you know what? I think like there's other forms of lying to get pussy, like lying. I mean, for other forms of lying, like wearing your homie's clothes or you know,
Car?
Short niggas talking about they're an inch or two taller than what they really are. Like, y'all niggas lying too. Nigga be like 5'3", but he be like, no, I'm actually like 5'7".
Isn't
like,
that
nigga,
most like athletes like on paper? Most athletes on paper, they're because in it, I think you mentioned that, right?
The athletes lie. Like,
but I think a lot of cases it's not up to them. It's up to the people around.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you should up your, to make you look better.
Yeah.
Because you're selling yourself. You know. So yeah, I think Iverson lied about his height.
Niggas,
some other people.
Or niggas on IG doing the fake stunting. That's a lie. You showing your rent money, thinking that you really got it like that.
Bow Wow challenge, motherfuckers.
Yeah, you Bow Wow challenging out here in these streets. That's lying.
It's funny. I have a picture of
catfishing.
Of me
That's
holding,
a form of lying.
Yeah.
You know,
of me holding money, and the crazy thing about the story is, I used to get paid every week with this job, whatever. Mm-hmm. And 1 week, they were unable to pay me, so I had to wait a whole nother week, like basically 2 weeks to get 2 checks. So I was like, man, take a picture of this shit. Like, I'm studying, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
That's funny as hell.
I mean, it wasn't towards bills or nothing. It's just funny that I was trying to do all that shit.
Girls was like, hey, big head, when you gonna take us out?
Take us out.
The fuck out of here.
And that's when I was looking like how Nessa would say, a fuck boy.
Hella fuck boy.
Oh my God.
Hella
man.
fuck boy.
I don't know what this means. I'm a
Look
nice
at
guy.
that fucking picture and you'll know.
Maybe you should post it on the IG.
And make a poll. Make a poll.
I'm gonna post the one you talking about though. That makes me
it.
look like a fuck boy.
Do it.
Do I look like a fuck boy? Yes or no? That's gonna be the poll.
Do
We'll see
it.
what the percentage is.
Oh, maybe I'll find my throwback Thursday. See if I look like a fuck boy in this picture
I'm gonna
too.
put it on the pod one too. See what people say.
What would be a girl version?
Of a fuck girl?
For you? I think
He's
that night we
thinking.
went out to Flux.
Oh damn! I wasn't
Yeah,
talking about a
there you
picture.
go.
I was saying like fuck
I'm
boy,
talking
like
a picture.
fuck girl. I mean, okay. Wait, which you think so?
That you look like a fuck girl, quote unquote. Yeah.
Really?
I mean,
hilarious.
I mean, yeah, shit. We gotta find.
you
that
look like you
picture,
was up
but-
to no good and shit.
You was up to no damn good.
Well, my belly
Niggas
out
paying,
and shit.
niggas paying for drinks. You and Sheena that night.
Right.
That is,
Shit, your birthday probably another picture. Shit, I don't know. I wasn't there for that.
yeah,
one
Nessa
of them.
was lit that night. That was hilarious.
I was looking at my, and it's funny you say that because I saved it so I could use it for a throwback. And then I was reading the comments from the memories, and then shout out to Omar Rashad or however Mr. Cali Money. I was reading the comments and he was laughing, and I was like, "What's so funny?" And he was like, "Oh, that's the night your titty fell out." And I was like,
D.
"Oh, thanks for reminding me." Thanks for reminding me.
He's like, I didn't
was
forget
bad,
that.
and then and it was bad too. I was like, "Marco, take a picture of us," like me and Liv and Sheena, and he was like, Ness, do you want to cover? I guess I just had my pussy out and everything.
Like,
I
you
was
want
like,
to close your legs,
damn.
and Nessa's all drunk and shit. I'm like, yo,
Yo,
close
that's
your,
crazy.
hey, it's your birthday, but I'm just saying, like, you want your business all out
And
there.
then it's funny too because
Sharing your presence with everybody.
So people don't. I mean, I don't have people looking through my phone or nothing. But for my picture, when people call me,
That is a nightmare. You look through a girl's phone, a woman's phone.
Yeah.
Be dicks galore.
mine's
Don't
not
do
that
it.
bad. No, mine's not bad at all. I have.
Probably more than
I
that.
don't
Like
have any,
fucking
unless you're in the group
home
chat.
videos and shit.
Oh well, it's of me.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
they definitely
You
can't
and
look through my
another
phone.
person
No.
get maxed out or something. I don't know. Shit.
No, not in my phone.
That maxed out like a credit card.
No, but so as I was saying, on my contact photo for people, it's a picture of me and them. So like when you call, it's a picture of you and me. When you call, it's a picture of me or whatever. So I remember I posted the one from my birthday of me and Marco on his birthday, and I was like, "Oh, happy birthday, blah blah blah." Posted it. Next thing you know, someone had brought it to my attention. I looked, and my nipple was out. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I had to take that shit down, and then I had to I had to edit it.
Yeah.
Because it was a good picture, and I was like, "Oh man, I had to edit
fuck
that,
that.
shit."
Yeah, don't let my
Covering that nip
Yeah.
slip.
Shit.
My girl's like, Nessa's nipple was, hey, like, I just took a picture. I didn't look at it.
She probably the one that took the picture.
And that was
If
one
it
of the
wasn't her,
times
it was
that
Sheena.
you lied.
I didn't lie,
Did you
nigga.
know her nipple was out?
Nigga, I didn't see shit.
Conscience was like,
He
don't tell her,
definitely
don't
didn't
tell her, don't
see
tell her,
it
don't
'cause
tell
he
her,
was
don't tell
I
taking
her.
didn't
the
see it.
picture with me. So
I'm
he
taking the
didn't
picture. I'm
see
looking
it.
straight at the camera like, yo,
You know, you look down like, oh,
nope,
shit.
I did not, nigga.
He's very
Nope.
respectful. You know.
No.
Wait, that don't mean you a scumbag because you caught it on accident. Like, oh, shit. Hurry up, take the picture so I can get the fuck out of here.
Shit.
Nah, you would have said something.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
we shouldn't take this picture yet until you cover that up.
Until you cover that up.
It's like you got a little wardrobe malfunction out here, Janet Jackson. You know.
Jerry Jackson.
That's just crazy.
The
Hey, yo,
Super Bowl
Janet.
halftime. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yo, Janet, cover that up because I'm not Justin.
Stupid.
Exactly. We are not performing.
But this is why I don't drink.
Know
But the funny
thyself.
thing is, people always want me to get drunk, and I'm like, that's the only time I got like that though.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny thing is, nobody was there. Like, I mean, I think did you have to work or something? I
Yeah.
forgot why you.
Yeah, I was at work.
You were
Yeah.
at work. Shout out to everybody that came that night, aka the few little tiny people that came. Unless you got a pass, but there's some people that just didn't show up. So I'm like,
No show.
Yeah, I wasn't kicking at home looking through my phone and shit.
Marco always be trying to. He shows up though when he can too, but your schedule is different than yours.
Yeah.
You work overnight, so
And I have to
That's
work in the
crazy.
morning,
Yeah, I work
so
right
I
when
try
the
to make
fun
a cameo
crowd-
Yeah, in the
appearance and-
beginning,
and
so
get
you
the
can
fuck
just-
up out of here.
yeah.
You're like, hey, I
But-
gotta go, nigga.
hey, that's much appreciated because there's people that I fuck with, and they be like, come out, and I'll be like, okay, go back to
Right.
sleep. So
Like if
I
you
fucks
start
with
your
you.
party around 6 p.m., then I might pull up. Like, yeah, I gotta go to work after this. 9,
feel
9.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's cutting close.
10,
Yeah,
not gonna make it.
I had 2 tables. Shout out to Coach Para. 2 tables, and I didn't have to pay for it. I can't get him fired because he don't work there no more. So, yeah. And then the only people that came from my side, because I collabed with my coworker because we share our birthday is 2 days apart. For my side, it was just Marco, Liv, Sheena, and then Omar, or Rashad, however y'all know him as. He popped in for a little bit, and literally that was it. Nobody else came. It's like all you got to do is show up. You have one job, like bottles are taken care of.
Yeah.
VIP was taken care of. You just had to show up.
That's one thing that stops me from throwing like a party for my birthday, because I don't know if people are gonna show up like as much as the amount that I want to show up. Like you know, I've done that once for my 28th birthday, and you know, people pulled up.
Yeah.
It was when I was in LA at Universal City Walk.
Oh, okay, yeah.
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 I hit everybody up like a month ahead of time or something like that, and kept updating them like, okay, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. Parking is this. We're gonna do this first, and then end it off with at Saddle Ranch or whatever it was called. And people showed up, but I think I invited like 30 people or something like that. I think a good 10, 12. So almost half.
I usually keep my birthdays intimate.
Low key, yeah.
Low key. That's just me.
That's what I like
Yeah.
doing now.
Probably do another game night. Just
You should
do more watch nigga shit. You know what I'm saying?
But see, but as we get older, I like that shit. Like now, because I'm just like, yo, the money that I put in, yes, I didn't have to pay for the table, but like, you know, extra shit. Like I always, that's the first time I didn't have to pay. Like the other years I've paid, and I used to do it every year, and I would get a room for those that if you got too fucking drunk, like, hey, you could stay here. Like I got the room for them. It wasn't for me. It was for them. And my motto was always, my birthday, your party. You know what I mean? So, and that's when I just like now, like after seeing things from last year, I'm just going, or not even last year, but just the past few years. And even my 30th birthday, everybody fluking me. Literally everybody but Sheena. So Sheena's been the consistent factor literally the past 3 years.
Okay.
Yes.
I think for me, it's kind of bad that I'm going the opposite way. I'm trying to be Diddy and shit when I throw parties.
Hey, can't even be mad.
Mr. Steal Your Daughter. Mr. Steal Your
But
girl.
that's
My son's girl.
Oh my
Whoever
God.
comes through, yeah, go ahead. Steal somebody's daughter.
But people are gonna be paying, right? Mine, I didn't really care because I was the one that was putting all the money. Like you just have to show. Now I'm
that's
just
what I'm saying. Like when I threw my 28th, we went bowling, and then there was a happy hour, and then we went to Saddle Ranch. I paid for the bowling for everybody to bowl. The happy hour was like mad cheap. I did that on purpose so everybody could get their drinks up.
Yeah.
But when I got to Saddle Ranch, everybody wanted to buy me a fucking gigantic, like
They were trying to get you fucked up.
Yeah, like a liter
Yeah,
amount of like
they were trying to get you out of
a
here.
Long Island or adios. I'm like, y'all tripping.
Man,
and I was lit. And I was like, I'm not stupid. And I started running away to the dance floor. I'm not stupid.
I just remember my birthday. Liv just kept giving me Hennessy after Hennessy.
She's trying to get that Henny dick. She's trying to get that Henny dick.
Yeah, she was on a mission,
like,
bro.
You gotta chill. She's like, no, have another one. I'm like,
put it on your face. Another.
like, what? I'm not even finished with this one.
That's
and
right.
I was drinking it like a nigga too, like straight.
Just one more sip.
One more.
Yeah,
She was getting you.
nigga, I was hugging the toilet, man. That shit was not fun.
Right.
Yeah, but anyway, you know, we don't talk too much about this, but the vibes. What y'all been vibing to?
I'm still on that Dreamville project.
Yeah.
Yeah, pulling up over here listening to Down Bad. JID, Jid, he got a swag to him, man. So I was like, man, this shit bounce though, like
Yeah.
And I think what's his name, Bass. He surprised me too. He got some lyrics in there that I'm like, okay, so somebody test him. I know what I know what I'm gonna hear then. Like, all right, for sure. Like, Cole got a squad. All right, for sure.
What about you, Ness?
Y'all know I stay boring. Honestly, I haven't really listened to music, but I mean, well, Drake's new little thing that came out. I was listening to
care
that.
package.
His care package.
No.
But honestly, what I listen to when I go to sleep and like throughout the day, I listen to the I don't even know how to pronounce. Remember what Amelia was talking about at the last on my last episode?
Yeah, the sleep.
Yeah. So there's a sleep one,
recordings.
but then you can also listen to like just the music and stuff too. So it's literally just music, and then all you hear is like coins dropping, like know, to bring like wealth and prosperity to your life. So I told you I'm boring. I just been listening to that, I've been jamming to that, sleeping to that, listening to it while I get ready. That's pretty much it. And care package as of this past weekend.
Yeah, that Drake care package is boring. So I understand what you said. No, I'm playing. I'm joking.
Oh, music with the shots.
I'm joking.
Or nah.
Nah, I'm really joking. I like some of those songs.
Of course, I've been listening to Care Package, but I've also been messing with that new BJ Chicago kid.
I haven't heard it yet.
BJ's underrated, man.
Oh yeah,
he is heavily underrated. And I like this joint that he did with Rick Ross that was like smooth as fuck. So, y'all gotta go listen to it because I'm not playing it because I'm not trying to get I don't have sample
Right.
clearances and shit. I'm only trying to play like mixtape songs. So that's how I do it. If that's the secret, that's the secret.
That's the loophole.
Maybe that is a loophole. Maybe sometimes it's not because some of those mixtape songs are still official songs. So I'm still trying to learn that as well. If they rap over another instrumental, then maybe I could get away with it. But
I can't front. That Big Sean, Overtime, and Single Again. I've been playing those over and over.
Yeah,
it's like, man, I really fuck with these songs, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I always thought Big Sean was underrated. So
yeah.
But yeah, the Drake care package, man.
Yeah, I haven't heard all of it.
It just showed like now he's like number 1 on the Billboard charts because of it. And it was like Lucy's from like years ago. I mean, he has Draft Day in it. He got Days in the East in there. He got 4 p.m. in Calabasas, my shit. But that Jodeci freestyle, I never heard that one.
With you never heard that? Isn't that with J. Cole?
With J. Cole, yeah.
Man,
I know it's old as fuck.
Yeah,
I didn't hear that one, but that shit
goes hard. I have that like literally on my phone. Shit, like,
that shit goes.
Yeah.
So I mean, Drake is like, fuck it. I could put all my Lucy's and shit, and make a compilation, and still go crazy.
Funny thing about that is these are songs we already heard. Like, it's not like lost tapes where them are songs niggas ain't heard. And
these are just Lucy's that he's done sparingly here and there throughout his
The Motion
career.
was my shit. I remember I was trying to listen to it one time. I'm like, how come I can't find this shit nowhere? And I was like, oh, now it's here.
I used to rip them joints off of YouTube. So
yeah, that's all they had. You could only listen to it on YouTube.
Turn it into an MP3. Put it on my MP3.
Get your pirated on, right?
Yep.
All right, man.
We do not condone that. I think jig is up.
Hey, man. Hey, get it how you live, man.
You're responsible for your own actions.
Yeah,
nigga.
get it how you live. Yep. We don't back you up, but
what we're saying in this
We ain't mad at you.
podcast is not to be taken as legal advice whatsoever. You are responsible for your own actions. Do not come to us with this bullshit because we got lawyers on retainer. Fuck you. Anyway.
don't point no motherfucking fingers over here.
Yep.
No, sir.
Nothing
Start
is,
in the mirror.
nothing is safe. All right, man. I just got to get it out of my chest because for the Nothing is Safe segment, let's talk about the elephant in the room. 250 mass shootings and the year isn't even over.
Sheesh.
What?
250 mass shootings in the United States of America, and it is August.
The fuck?
Yeah, man. America, we definitely have a problem, bro. Definitely have a problem. Unfortunately, I just want to send my condolences out to the victims out there in El Paso, Texas, and in Dayton, Ohio. Of course, I mentioned Gilroy last week. And it's only going to continue. It's only going to continue because you got some angry Caucasians out there with a gun who feels that immigrants are taking over the country, or they feel threatened that their existence of the Caucasian population is going to die off in 2050. So they're doing whatever radical extreme measures that they have to take in order to ensure the survival of the white race, which is all a bunch of bullshit.
Man, I was just talking to my dad about how I want to low-key have a license to carry.
You should.
And I'm like, dead ass. Like, just something as small as sitting at the movie theater. I be thinking about that shit. Like, somebody could easily come in here,
bro. I just went to Target for a store run. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, man.
It got you looking at all the actions. I mean, I talked about that even in the gym. Like, well, somebody just want to, because people like mass shooters, they go for soft targets. They go to parties, festivals. They go to stores, where people don't really have guns.
Yeah, so if I got a license to carry, I'm like, if I'm there and it's going down, I'm gonna try to reduce the mass shooting.
Yeah,
the best way I can.
Well, I mean, it's hard when people get in there in the heat of the moment because there are ex-military people who probably had guns, but they probably didn't want to go out and cause any more collateral damage. No, and also they were black. So let's say if there was a mass shooting, I get out of there and he's out there still bussing. Do I go back to my car and just escape? B, do I get to my car, pop the trunk, and try to run back there and get after him? By the time I decide, if, hypothetically speaking, if I were to pop the trunk, get my gat out, and run after him, guess who's getting shot? Me.
Well, I mean,
police gonna see me and they were like, oh, is that him? Is that the shooter?
Well, it depends on where you at, how soon they get there, because, mass shooting can happen like that before the police even get there.
Yeah.
Depending on, it depends on the situation, I believe.
But you're saying like if they pull and they see you with the gun, even though you were on the defense side, they'll just all see a black man with a gun. No questions asked.
Yeah, like I'm already thinking like, I'm gonna get to my shit and try to off this nigga as fast as I can and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I don't want no interviews. Don't come talk to me. Nope.
And the thing is like homie, a lot of people were very, very pissed off at the fact that he just peacefully gave up and the police were just so peacefully handcuffing him. I'm like, come on, El Paso PD. I mean, like, if there was one moment that I would allow police brutality to happen, it would have been that. Yeah. That moment. Yep. Like, fucking slam his head against the concrete. Something. You just, and I'm pretty sure they put the wrist on him, like, not even tight. They didn't even cuff his wrist tight enough. They didn't even slam his head on the fucking hood like they usually do niggas all the time for a whole lot less.
I hate to be those conspiracy theorists, but that shit sounds like a conspiracy. It's like, maybe these mass shootings are
orchestrated.
Orchestrated. And
I mean the one in New Zealand,
yeah,
Gilroy, out there in Dayton, out there in El Paso. they have this,
They have
4chan.
one in Cali too. I didn't even know.
Yeah, like 4chan, 8chan websites where it's a cesspool full of incel white nationalist motherfuckers out there, having an echo chamber of like hate speech and shit like that. Yeah. So that's why people are they're trying to get 8chan the fuck out of there.
Yeah, because it doesn't make sense to me that these other police are flinching and ready to shoot a motherfucker sitting in his car unarmed.
Yeah.
Or, out laying on the floor doing following the rules and still getting shot and still shooting these folks.
Yeah.
But this motherfucker just got done offing a group of people.
Yeah.
And you calmly come over and
he's still breathing.
That's
Detain
what
him.
it's
not. Not a scratch on him.
Makes no fucking sense. Not a fucking
scratch on him.
That makes no sense. Like, you could try to say like, oh, not all police are different, but come on, man. Come on, dog. Like, fuck that. I'm not trying to hear that. I know one of them motherfuckers had an itchy trigger finger. Like, just let me shoot him in the fucking knee or something.
Let me shoot his toe or something.
Yeah,
like something, man. Let me get the billy club and hit him in the back of his kneecap or something. Like,
it's like it's either that or they were following orders from a much higher
call not to put a finger on him. Because they trying to, because now as America always do, they're more fascinated with the trigger man than the victims. They trying to understand the psychology of those type of people who want to go out there and cause mass shootings and shit like that. But sometimes it's like, you know what? Fuck these motherfuckers. I ain't got no time to understand them. They don't need it. We don't need them in society. And maybe I'm a little bit more radical about this, but off these niggas and set an example.
Yep.
We have no room for these type of sick fucks in this society, period. But that's just me. And then of course they're gonna try to blame it on like mental health, like maybe he's not mentally healthy. Like, okay, there could be mental people who are racist and there are people who are mentally ill that are not racist. So like that's fuck shit for you guys to deflect what's the real problem. And then they took another term that was so fucking desperate, a reach like Dawson like I ever seen. They talk about video games. They're partially blaming video games for violence.
Well, nigga, this ain't the 90s. What are you talking about?
The 90s had way more shit that was like way worse. Like, what are you gonna do? Blame Call of Duty? Call of Duty's been like around for how long? You gonna blame Grand Theft Auto? Like, what games you gonna blame? You gonna blame Mario Kart? You gonna blame Sonic?
Mario Kart.
Right?
What are you gonna play? Blame Street Fighter, nigga? Mortal Kombat? Like, what are you gonna do? Blame 2K? Oh, I got blown out on 2K, so I'm gonna go out and shoot some niggas. Like,
man, fuck this game, nigga. I'm finna shoot the next group of motherfuckers I see.
If I lose this game and man, I'm gonna shoot somebody. Like, where are we going with this whole like blaming the video games? Like, take responsibility. If for the Caucasian people that listen to this podcast, and you guys are cool because you guys are not racist or having your racist views like that. Reach out and talk to your incel cousins. Reach out and talk to your racist cousins because we don't need this bullshit to happen. Because eventually, people are gonna be on edge so much, man. If you see any white boys with glasses, man, he's gonna get fired off on immediately. If he's dressing different, immediately. Like if he's wearing trench coats or anything, that's like the dude in Texas rolled up wearing like earmuffs, like you go in a gun range. Glasses, AK-47.
Like he went to the gun range, practiced, and just left straight from there.
Dressed up like he was military.
He was military, I believe.
Yeah, that's how they fucking look when they like run into a house or something.
But in America, they love their guns so much they don't want to give it up. Like I'll give Australia props for even strengthening their gun laws after the massacre out there in New Zealand. And I think there should be some proposals like how to do it. Mm-hmm. There should be, of course, there should be like a serial number on the gun that you buy. And then there should be a government agency, maybe like the ATF or something, with a certified mental health inspection. Go into the house of the gun owner, talk to them, see where they are mentally. Not just the gun owner, but also the gun owner's family, spouse, kids, everything. Because, kids might be fucked up too, and they might know exactly where daddy or mommy's gun is at, and they're gonna get in and shoot up the school. So you check everybody, even the fucking dog. I don't care. Check everybody in that house and see where they are mentally. My other thing too is like for all these white nationalists out here, I wanted to propose, like, if I was a producer of a show, I would want to create maybe another version of Scared Straight.
Oh yeah.
Like you get these like at-risk white nationalist kids who be on fucking online playing Call of Duty and calling everybody niggers and beaners or whatever, and you put them in a room full of niggas and cholos and Scared Straight and white nationalists. And if he doesn't get scared straight, then shit, he a real one. Because like these are the people who are just interacting amongst each other. They probably don't interact with other people from all different walks of life. So that's all they know. It's just, yeah, like I said, they're in an echo chamber and just like them hearing the same, repeating the same rhetoric over and over again until they believe that is the truth. So, I mean, but yeah, man, the hate got to stop. The shifting of the blaming really has to stop. Like the mayonnaise media is like working overtime with this shit. You know, the Fox News is like, you don't have to read the manifesto, just go on Fox News. No, I ain't trusting none of you mayonnaise media motherfuckers out here.
Right.
No. So y'all could miss me with that bullshit. But what else do you guys have to say about the shootings, man? I mean, it's a tragic situation, but those are the things that I had in my mind that was racing through.
This dude's still alive. I hope he suffer for the rest of his life.
The El Paso guy, because the Gilroy shooter is dead, the Dayton, Ohio shooter is dead, and yeah, because I think it's orchestrated because they all go to the same website and they probably encourage each other like, yeah, I'm gonna do it on this day. What about you? I'm gonna do it this day. Oh yeah, I'll go 2 hours after you. You know, it's fucking sick, man. It really is.
Someone caught it. Let me see what they say.
This made me want to like get into hacking. So if I intercept some shit.
Oh yeah, like why don't the FBI do some shit like hack into like and just run up to their house like, oh, you were planning on doing some shit? Let me check your house. Yeah, like on some Minority Report shit, you know?
Don't let me be that person coming to the house, some Jay and Silent Bob shit or worse. Maybe worse.
Just pull up, huh?
Ding dong. Hi, are you such and such? Yeah, that's me. Now just walk away.
Just walk away.
Someone said, this is an undeclared civil war. Someone prove me wrong, please.
Undeclared civil war, trying to make it a race war. I mean, and then right now it's like election season. 2020 is around the corner. Mm-hmm. Let's make no mistake about that. 2020 is around the corner. People are going to use this as a way to push their political agenda.
Right.
And, Donald Trump is really trying to separate himself from them. But, like, dude, you actually were the catalyst for this shit. You emboldened these motherfuckers to be out there with the rhetoric that you were saying. So, I'm not saying that he has to take responsibility for it, but
shit, he's the president.
45, you got your hand in on this. You know what I mean? There are some things, like I said, that 45 says that I completely disagree with. There's some stuff that he says that I can see why he feels that way, and some things I might agree with. But this whole, you trying to distance yourself from white nationalists, I don't know, DT. I don't know what you're gonna do now.
You nicknames and shit.
I don't know what you're gonna do because you gotta. Those are your constituents. You know that they are. Mm-hmm. Those are your boys. Davy Duke is your boy. You know what I mean? Richard Spencer's your boy.
Right.
These fucking Jared Taylor, that's your boy. Oh man. Yeah, that's crazy that I know like some names of white nationalists. But anyway,
it's necessary.
Yeah,
to know.
Yeah, it's necessary to know who's out here and how they feel about you. But yeah, man, y'all done before we get into this NSA?
Yeah, I'm ready to
move
forward.
We're gonna move forward to the NSA, man. Killing, I hope you hear this.
Damn, son, where do you find this? This is the Jig Is Up Podcast with Nessa Service.
Hey!
Hello, West Coast.
Right. He's still in it.
I sound like I'm doing an ad lib in the back. You know how like they have.
Yeah,
like,
I think
girls
whoever
background?
put that together, yeah, they did that.
Shout outs to Shah G.
Okay.
Sound collage music. They pulled through.
I guess I was like, this sound like Shotty and them. Sound collage put their hand on that.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
That's what's up.
I know
That's
he gonna
what's up.
die laughing. He was like, "What the fuck?"
See, we trying to take it to the next level, baby.
That's what's up.
That's what I thought you gonna say. Pull something out your ass and like, "Oh, that you did that shit." I'm like, what? That's what you doing in your spare
Hey,
time?
Marco producing now?
Right?
Nigga, that's crazy. Hey, that shit was tight.
Hey, that
man.
was still producing though. Not like that, but still, you know.
That's so funny. All right, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Miss Nessa.
Sorry to interrupt, but I'm gonna have to make a bathroom run. But go ahead, Nessa. Continue on with the show.
Okay.
I've been drinking water.
Me too, shit. I'm almost finished, and I'll be finished with my whole thing. So anyway, I came across a post on. I seen it on IG first, and then I also seen it on Facebook. When I seen it on IG, I thought it was for that person that posted it. Excuse me. And I was just like, yo, is this? No, there's no way, right? So the reason why I knew it wasn't towards her, or at least I figured it wasn't, was because she put thoughts, like, you know, like thoughts, like asking for people's thoughts, right?
Right.
So, and it's funny because after I seen it the first time, I had my opinion on it, and then I seen it the second time and seen other people's opinions on it. I was like, let me see what people over here think about this situation. And I got people in my inbox like, yo, is this real? Is this back to back to back? Is this real? Is this real? I said, I mean, it's real. It's just not real to me. Like, this is not for me. Somebody, I said it just was floating around the internet, and I just so happened to catch wind of it. And I was like, yo, this shit's crazy. So anyway, it was a screenshot of a text thread or, well, messenger thread. And basically, the person that was right, I don't know. They don't really know what the fuck. I don't know. Basically, they said, it says, I asked a favor. I'm assuming they said, can I ask a favor? And then the person responded, good morning, what's up? Then the other person said, I don't mean to sound weird, but can you not wear makeup for my wedding? The friend then responded, why? I don't wear makeup regardless, but isn't everyone else getting their makeup done? And then her response was, yeah, but I don't want you to outshine me and not get your hair done. I'm assuming they meant to say, and don't get your hair done. And then the girl responded, and not get your hair done. So you want me to be in a formal dress with my hair natural and no makeup? Then the soon-to-be bride responded, yes, please. Are you okay with that? Because it should be about me that day and don't want anyone to look better.
Wow.
So it was funny too, because shout out to Nam. He was one of the ones that hit me up, was like, is this real? And I was like, oh, that does sound like me when I said that I don't wear makeup regardless. You know what I mean? Because I don't wear makeup and asking to be natural. So I'm like, oh, I can see it. And he's like, yeah, I was about to be like, damn, someone hella hating on Nessa. And I was like, yeah, no, but this wasn't towards me. So yeah, I seen that. And I was like, yo, if that ain't no insecure bullshit, I don't know what is. And so then I posted that on my story with a question for a poll that says, how would you respond to your insecure friend if this happened to you? So I'll read the few responses that I received, and then I'm going to flip it on a male's perspective. I want to see what you guys think about it. Okay. So the responses I received were, I would just say okay and let her know she is too beautiful to let others affect her shine. Then another person said, then don't ask me to be in your wedding. Laugh aloud. She needs to not have bridesmaids if she's insecure. Shout out to Liv. I was like, yeah, this shit crazy. Someone else said, I'm okay with not wearing makeup in general, but honestly, girl, I'm not okay with feeding your insecurity. Another response was, is it crack? Crack is what you're smoking, huh? We ain't friends if we in competition. And then another person said, I would ask if she even wants me there. That could fix the problem. Laugh aloud because I'm combing my hair. Right. And then last but not least, her response was declining. If I like them enough, I will kindly sit in the crowd. So I agreed with the majority of them. The first one was more so on a positive because I'm assuming she's just like, this is my girl, and let me lift her spirits up. To me, that's not really my girl if she's thinking that we're in competition. Regardless, if you might think someone look better than you or whatever the case may be, but this is your fucking wedding. Like, you know what I mean? To think that I would come there to purposely try to outshine the bride, and you questioning me like, oh, I need you to downplay your beauty because you know what I mean? Like, that shit's crazy to me. That shit's crazy to me.
For me, it's like how insecure you have to be knowing that you're the bride, that you are the centerpiece of the whole wedding. And you think people are like, yo, but that bridesmaid right there. Like, the bridesmaids are all wearing the same dress.
Yeah.
They're all going to be wearing the same dress. They're all going to be like,
but not only that, because how she said, basically, her in particular, she wanted her to downplay herself. And she asked the question, well, isn't everybody else gonna, And she was like, yeah, but could you not? Like,
dang.
I mean, they're not better than me as far as looks. But you're my competition.
Okay. So this is between number 1 and 2 of the baddest chicks in the squad. And number 2 is kind of like, she's top 2, but she is 2. Yeah. So she wants to look like number 1 right now.
That's how she playing it. And then, and I got some responses like that they said, throw the whole relationship away.
Throw the whole friendship
away. Someone said, what type of man is she with? Because for her to feel that insecure, like what type of relationship they got going on where she feels like, because the day's about her and him. And I get it, but I also get what she's saying. Like, if she feels like, oh, it's about if I'm worried about other motherfuckers instead of my soon-to-be husband, you know what I mean? Then I don't know. I guess that's what she was implying.
Well, I mean, okay, like because I'm trying to think. Like, wait, I don't remember the last time my comments or when being in a relationship or with a girl where she actually listened to me as far as like, look, this is what I think you look at your best, blah blah blah. When you gonna do what you gonna do anyway and be in your own mind anyway. When a girl is feeling away about her insecurities and you try to tell her, no, this is, you look great, this and that, blah, blah, you shouldn't feel that way. And still just goes that way with their feelings. It's like, I don't know about, it's particularly who she's with that has her feeling that way. But I understand that it could play it.
Could play, like if he's not giving her enough reassurance and or if there's a cheating situation where the girl might have been better and she's just like, well, shit, maybe he's going to have his eye on her instead of me, even though it is all about me. Technically should be about us, but of course at the end of the day, it's mainly about the bride. That's just how it plays out. Ouch. And if she feels that her man or whoever is going to pay more attention to the bridesmaid, then that I guess, and this is obviously not coming from me, this is coming from someone else, but this is what I'm assuming she's getting out of that. You know what I mean? For someone to be that insecure, apparently they might not be getting that much reassurance or whatever the case may be. So with that being said, let me flip it. What if the groom was like, hey yo Marco, or hey yo Mark, I'm gonna need you to come without getting lined up, come with the scruffy face. I'm gonna need you to not have your fuckboy look going on. I'm gonna need you to not have your because based on what we were talking earlier, I'm gonna need you to not come with your Michael or Ely. How do you say his last name? Ely.
Michael Ely. Yeah,
Michael Ely look. I just need y'all to come regular as fuck because I don't want y'all to outshine me, dog. Like, how would you feel? How would you feel like Would you question him like the fuck?
I'm like,
that nigga just hyped me up. I look good. Oh my mom. Oh my no man.
I'm like, look, nigga,
No,
I am washed. I am in a relationship, in a happy relationship. You got nothing to worry about.
And then he
nigga.
said, nah, fuck all that. Fuck all that. I'm gonna need you because you're so washed. Come like a washed ass. Beep.
You know what? You know what? Like for me, I don't know.
She said, fuck all that.
Right.
Funny.
I need you to be washed, nigga. Like
You talking all this washed shit? Come washed up then.
right.
Like how would you guys respond?
I want you to look like you just hopped out of a hamper, nigga.
Damn, out of a hamper. Fuck.
Dirty dishes, nigga.
Oh, shit. How would you guys respond? Honestly, I want to hear this.
Man,
I want to see it from a guy's perspective. I
I
should
would
have
probably-
flipped it on there too to see.
Yeah, I would probably take the positive route, like one of the responses on there, because I understand how insecurities can be. I understand how it can be being with your friends and dealing with feeling like the last pick of the litter. You know, I understand all of that stuff, so I probably wouldn't take an offense to it. But at the same time, we have to like meet in the middle. Like, hey man, look, I ain't gonna come over in there bummy, but I can probably tone down my cleanness. I'll stay clean. But you tripping if you think I ain't gonna get my edge up, nigga. Like, I'm in the
But that's
bathroom
what-
right now, edging my shit up.
No, but he's like, but that's
dude,
what I'm asking.
Dog,
That's what
I'm
I
gonna
need
be
you to
taking
do.
pictures, B. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be taking pictures with you and your
Exactly.
wife and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
want you
taking
to
pictures with me and my girlfriend. Why would I look messed up with me and my girlfriend?
because it's
Taking
my
pictures.
date. N-word.
N-word.
Nessa is enjoying this right now.
She's really enjoying the role play.
I'm trying to be this nigga right now.
This is fun.
Who told you to wear fitted clothes? I told you to come in here baggy, nigga.
I'm gonna need you to get you.
Don't
extra.
get your shit tailored.
Yeah,
nigga.
don't get a tailor. Use a rubber band, nigga, to hold your
Don't
pants.
tuck
Don't
that
buy it off
shit
the
in.
rack.
Don't tuck that shit in.
You know what? I bought you one.
Don't iron your shit.
Don't iron your shirt. Wear some bummy ass
Here's your
sneakers
suit in
with
the
your
bag.
shoes.
Here's your suit in the bag. Don't you take it out of iron. You better take it out and just wear it. Just
Matter of
pull up
fact,
to the
nigga,
wedding like
I
that.
got this from the thrift store. You wear this. Nigga, you got me an olive green.
That'd be so
suit.
trash. Like you a groomsman, everybody else got the tailor joints that they rented, and you got some shit from fucking Salvation Army.
Yo,
And he wants you to stand at the end. Nah, nigga, you stand at the end. Even out the presentation, nigga.
Yo, that's
You
some
stand at the end.
bullshit.
You fucking ugly
They gonna probably think I'm
duckling.
crashing the damn wedding. Like, who the fuck is this nigga crashing the
Security
wedding?
walk up to
Security,
you.
like,
Excuse me,
excuse
sir.
me,
No, the
sir.
fucking usher
Are you
in
lost?
the usher in the church would put his white glove on my shoulder, like, excuse me, brother. He'll direct me to the
That's
damn seat. He'd be
stupid.
like,
That is stupid. No words.
no words.
No
He'll
words.
just direct me to the seat, like, sit your ass down.
I don't think you're supposed to be up here, sir. So if you can just take a seat right over here.
Actually, in the back, I think there's an
Right.
open seat.
Right this way. Here. We have a lane. We have an aisle in the back that's lonely.
And then you look at your boy, and he look at you like the emoji, like.
Nah, he
Or
probably
you
like,
give a thumbs up,
he
like,
probably like, good looking,
hey,
homie.
that's my nigga right there.
No, but to you, he like. When
No,
you
to
turn
you,
around-
he's like, that's my nigga
he's
right there.
happy. He's happy.
Go ahead and
because-
take them L's for me, man.
Yeah.
It's my day, nigga.
Take them L's for you, man.
I want you to look like Kawhi's laugh.
Oh my god! Oh my god! No, but how would you respond though?
Man, I was just like, nigga, you got me fucked up.
Yeah. Like, if we can't come to an agreement like I was saying, then, hey,
Yeah.
man, look, I'm just not going to go. I wish you the best. You know, leave it at that. If you don't want to be my friend no more,
I
Would you
won't.
even
I
be in
won't.
the
I won't
audience, or
be.
you won't
I'll
even
be in the
show up at
audience. I
all?
won't
I
be.
won't even pull up.
I'll be a groomsman. You know, can I do that? Can I just be a? You know, you don't want me to be there.
Nah, that's what he talking about.
Yeah.
Like at all, like even in the
he
audience,
wants- he
nigga,
wants
you
you to
really
look-
gonna look at
he
me?
wants you to look trash
Hold
in the
on,
audience,
hold on, wait a
too.
fucking minute, nigga. You really gonna look at me when you're saying your wedding vows to
Yes.
your wife to be?
Yes.
If
and
he's
you gonna
insecure,
and you be like
yes.
you gonna be that insecure that you like your wife is that's looking at you thinking you the most
He gonna be tripping over his
the
vows.
most handsome man in the world, and you just like, hold up, Marco, you got your fucking lineup, nigga. Hey, get
He
out
gonna be
my
looking at her, and she gonna be looking at you. He like, hey man, what the fuck?
Hold on, babe. Before I say
She
I
gonna
do,
be like, wait, Marco's
nigga,
here.
what I told you about looking sharp like that? You got the tailored suit. Oh, you got the loafers with the no-show socks on and shit. You looking like you on Black Men with Style Instagram account and shit, nigga. I don't appreciate that shit.
I told you to cancel that subscription, nigga. They
Oh,
send
it's
you
all
nice
tailored
clothes and shit.
All right. Oh, you got the suede blazer on, right? You got the suede blazer on with the turtleneck looking all sharp and shit. Oh, you gonna rock the Black Panther chain too? to make it work like that? Okay.
Forever, huh?
Okay,
Hey, this
nigga.
thing came here with suit, the nice cufflinks. Them shits is better than my cufflinks. Hey, everybody take your cufflinks off.
Ain't
Take
nobody
yours off
having,
too, nigga.
ain't nobody looking better than me on my wedding. Fuck all y'all niggas.
You know, give me your cufflinks. Let's switch.
Well, fuck you, nigga. I'm taking this wedding gift back then. Shit. Indian giver, nigga.
You looking trash is my wedding gift.
Yeah, he gonna ask like, hey man,
Don't
what
let the wife say something. You know, like, you know, why? Look, it's Marco here. Babe, why isn't he a groomsman? Don't you worry about that. Just read your fucking vows and let's get this over with.
I thought that was your
Eyes
best
on
friend.
me, goddammit. Eyes on me.
I thought that was your best friend. I know how you be looking at that nigga. Like, shit. Some shit that
Let's cut the shit.
like something that you don't even know about. Like, look, man, this ain't no best man situation. I ain't ever touched your motherfucking wife whatsoever, nigga.
Oh man.
I ain't
But
write
I
no
feel like
book
from a
about
guy's
it.
perspective, that's what it would be like or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, nigga, you trying to look good in front of my wife, nigga. Nah, we need you to look like shit. I need that trash look. They're coming here alfalfa.
You better be looking like Jamie Foxx and Django in the beginning of the movie, nigga.
Oh my God. That is so spot on.
You better be looking like Samuel L. Jackson in Jungle Fever, my nigga.
What would you do though
Or
if he
Black
told you
Snake
that?
Moon. I want you to come with a tank top, a dingy ass tank top, nigga.
What a white girl chain to you.
And some cargo pants.
Oh man, that's funny.
That's
That's hella funny.
So final words with that. So what would be your exact like how? So you said that you would.
I would
mean-
say try if you a nice person like me that is willing to do something particular for your friend in this case,
Yeah.
just not to that extreme that they're asking. Try to meet them in the middle. If they not with it, just humbly back out of the whole situation and let them have their day.
Yeah.
You know, that's
And
what
you
I'm
said
saying.
and you said no audience either, right?
As far as
Like you wouldn't show up to be in the audience, or you just wouldn't show up. Period. After that.
man, I wouldn't show up if I'm supposed to be the groomsman.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows this, and then I just pull up in a regular tacky ass suit, and I'm in the you know in the audience. They gonna think like I got kicked out the group or something.
Mm.
When I stepped away, it's like fuck that. I'm just gonna not show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some
They
bullshit.
ain't gonna let me edge my hair.
I just
up.
wonder
Like,
what,
fuck out of here.
what men will be that insecure. I'm trying to
They
really
out
think.
there.
Will they really be that
They
insecure?
out there.
Yeah,
And they would present it as a joke.
Like, don't come into my wedding looking better than me, nigga.
Oh, this nigga, I told you not to wear them shoes, nigga, and be dead ass because he'll still be on it the whole night.
Yeah.
Nigga, you really bought them motherfucking shoes, huh?
Like, you know, like they'll be fronting like it's a joke,
Yeah.
but they'll be trying to bag on you the whole night.
Like,
Like, this
yeah.
nigga really care about
Yeah,
these
and then
shoes.
y'all over there talking about something else, and somehow they trying to find a way
Mm-hmm.
to still bring it up.
And don't be one of the groomsmen, especially like I know the best men usually do the whole like speech and shit after the wedding. Like and some of the other groomsmen, don't be the other groomsmen. You have to go in there and you gotta explain why you looking trash on purpose.
Right. On purpose.
Me and
Well, I lost the bet. I mean,
yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I was like, I
think
lost
the
the
bet, so that's why I'm flooding halfway up my shins.
And then your last.
I'm like, look, man, I need my lineup. I'll probably wear the most basic shit, but I'm not compromising on the haircut though. I'm sorry.
Man, hell no.
I'm not compromising on my haircut. Crazy. You out of your fucking mind. Like, as most black moms say, you lost your rabbit ass mind if you think I'm gonna fucking show up to a wedding looking like that. I mean, I'm more of a nice guy too. I'll try to compromise, but if it's get to the point like you really insecure, nigga. Like, first of all, then why are we friends? Like, why are we even friends? Because I'm not like I'm not even like trying to take your girl or anything like that. I'm like, dog, I'm your homie. You know, we go back this long, and there's a reason why you invited me to your wedding, because you wanted me to be a part of seeing this union between you and your wife, and you're worried about me. Like, I don't, and if that's the case, I'm gonna say a wedding shouldn't be a thing that you should be having. You should be going to therapy,
right?
Like, that's the thing. You should be taking your ass to therapy, not going to a wedding and, like, you know, promising, you know, faithfulness and togetherness and a union to the day that you die, and making promises between you, God, and her family, and amongst God, family, and yourself, that you're going to commit to this woman for a lifetime. Like, you know, that's, you know, you got to get your shit in order. Yeah, you worrying about little old me, you got way worse problems. And
it's all a personal thing, because like I probably wouldn't take offense to it, because I'm like, oh, you going through some shit. Like, hey, man, you need some
definitely
help. You want to go, like,
I'll give him like a copy of the 4 agreements. Like, look, man, you go ahead and read this.
Take this, man.
Go read this.
Agreement number such. Don't take things personal.
Yeah, don't take things personal, man. Stop projecting your insecurities on me. I'm here. I'm your friend.
Right.
I am your friend, dude. I'm sincere. Like, I wouldn't do anything like that to make you feel uncomfortable and insecure. So that's just me.
And then bringing it back to the girl side, for me personally, I would take the approach. I would probably be more like on mark. But I personally would take it personal, only because, especially like if she never like showed signs, or I didn't really like see, you know, that she even was at all envious of me or how I looked or whatever.
Yeah, so then like with that, that's when you would question the whole friendship.
Yeah,
if that shit just popped up. But if you've noticed it, like, oh, I know how this person can be with their insecurities throughout the years, being friends with them, it's kind of a different thing. But continue. Yeah.
Oh no, I feel it. But yeah, I would definitely be on some like, are you okay, girl? Like, you serious right now?
Yeah.
And if she's just like, no, I'm dead ass serious. Like, I need you to come. Don't comb your hair, no makeup. You know what I mean? And like, I would have responded like her too, because I personally don't wear makeup too. But for an event like that, I wouldn't do nothing like crazy, looking like a damn clown or nothing. But because you're gonna be taking pictures, professional pictures, the bridal, you know, shit, you know what I mean? Family, friends. I'm not going to compromise how I feel beautiful that day as well for myself. You know what I mean? So to make you feel superior when all I should be on you regardless. Even if you don't feel like you're the most attractive person, you like by default are the
main attraction.
So it's like, ain't nobody worried about me. Like, you know what I mean? So I would probably be like, you know what? I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable being a part of your wedding, and I would gracefully bow out. But I would also tell, like, you know, I hope all is well. Whatever issues you got going on, I hope, you know, you see the real, you know, and see that you are beautiful. So it would be a mixture of a bunch of people's responses. But I personally wouldn't go, because I would feel weird knowing that I'm in the audience, knowing I was supposed to be up there, and then, like you said, or I forgot who said, having the question like, "Oh, how come you guys have known each other since kindergarten? Why aren't you one?" You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have to, and then you have to dumb it down, like, "Oh yeah," like you said, "Oh, I lost the bet," or like something like. I don't want to have to lie for her when, you know what I mean? So is she gonna be sitting there happy, going about her day, and I'm sitting here looking like shit? Like, no, like that's, I don't know,
like
that's
Cinderella
not fair.
Before the magic.
Yeah. That's not cool, you know. So I'll just be like, I wish you the best, but I just don't want to be a part of it. If you feel that uncomfortable with me, I feel uncomfortable with this conversation. You know what I mean? And just keep it pushing.
Keep it pushing.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, nigga, like I have insecurities, but I'll be damned if I ask one of my people's like, hey, I need you to look like shit, my nigga.
That's
like if I'm getting married, because I know
it's
myself.
Your day,
like,
homie.
Like I know I can get fresh or whatever and be a fuck boy, quote unquote. And I know that I have people around me that quote unquote are more, that get more eyes on them. I would say that. But nigga, I want you to be your best. Like, get the flyest nigga. We all gonna feel fresh or whatever. Like, I'm getting married already. I'm out the game
I'm
anyway.
Locked in.
It don't matter. Like,
yeah, you locked in.
Yeah,
you know
like what the fuck? Like
you've been
a
chose,
done deal.
and you
anyway.
chose. Y'all both chose. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
y'all chose up. Fuck it.
I don't know. I don't even know. I don't you know. Hey,
that's weird to me. If you ask me,
that shit weird as fuck, homie.
Weird. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm judging y'all. That's fucking weird.
It's unfortunate. They need help.
Lots.
They need help.
So that's what for the
Yeah.
NSA.
Yeah, that's pretty
Insecure
much
ass
it.
friends.
Yeah, just to wrap it up, shit. Choose your friends wisely. Some people aren't for you, and just know that. Pay attention.
Just know that. All right. That was the NSA, y'all. All right. For just a
wait, can I ask one more?
Oh no, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, he's giggling too. He got something funny to say when you're giggling. And you struggle to get it out.
This ain't no knock to nobody, and and what if the person? Nah.
Well, no, go say it. Get it out.
What if the person has a handicap?
Oh, what are they disabled?
Yeah, whatever it is, like, or they like have like a. I don't know. It sounds fucked up.
Should they have that increase of empathy for them?
Like if they ask you like to like
I don't know.
to dumb yourself down.
I don't know because I'm like, nigga, you one of us. Like, nigga, I'm part of the crew. Everybody's equal, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm looking like shit, everybody looking like shit, including you.
Everybody equal,
including you.
Like, you're the reason why. The reason why that we're part of the friends. It wasn't because I treat you differently because you have an ailment or your head or handicap or whatever physical deformity that you may have. We're hanging out together because we're homies. Period. I'm not gonna try to treat you any more special than I do with my able-bodied homies. So no.
Yeah.
That's just me. What about you?
Shame. No, I'm playing. I was just playing. It depends on what it is for sure.
So what would be
But if I knew if it really, really gets to him, then I'd be like, all right.
I mean, because like for me, I feel for the person if they're not getting certain things in their life that I would get happening for me, and they're asking this. If it's I don't know. It depends on how it's presented and everything. I'm like, okay, I might be willing to do that for you for your wedding, But
remember, don't light up. Nothing looking crazy as fuck. I mean, jumping out the hamper, like you said.
Right. It's like, man, I need you to wear a dingy shirt. Say what? My nigga, you in a wheelchair. Like, how bad is it? You want me to do that? Like, damn.
Unless the rest of his groomsmen are all like him.
That's stupid.
And they look.
Hey, man, I just roll up in a wheelchair. How about that? Can I just do that?
Nah, because your wheels going to be shinier than mine.
It's
still finding
Nah, because people going to know you could just stand up and start dancing at the reception.
Like,
y'all going to hell, man.
I'll just come there with some crutches. How about that?
I was really speaking on like a Quasimodo looking motherfucker, and y'all been boys since forever. And
but you know, wedding, you got chose.
Maybe it was a freak accident or something.
He's like, you in the wedding, you about to get married. Boy.
I want to feel like a prince, even though I don't look like one.
But you get chose,
and your ass look like one, so I need you to look dingy as fuck. I need us to switch. Fucking personality.
I'm like, look, all right, but when people start asking questions, you got to be the one to answer and keep it real. Shit.
Hey.
Damn, yeah, that put him in that little hard place right there.
I'm just saying, if I look like Quasimodo,
I would ask him.
Hey man, I need y'all to wear some shit. No,
Like, nah, nigga, then you gotta get the gargoyles as your motherfucking shit. Fucking with me.
I got gargoyle costume for you.
Like, okay, cool. I get to dress up.
That's stupid.
Cosplaying.
Walk down the aisle with the gargoyle theme music playing. That is stupid. It's like, look, I'm the only one that doesn't need a costume.
Oh, damn. Damn, man.
That shit crazy.
Oh, man. All right. So there's been this list
Oh my gosh.
that's been sweeping the internet, and I just want to go over it real quick before we go ahead and head out. It is the top 50 rappers of all, well, top 50 greatest rappers of all time, the GROATs, as I will say. And it was a podcast that made the list, or I think they made the list. It's from the Brew Podcast. Well, I will give them this. This is brilliant marketing for them to have eyes on their podcast.
Yeah.
And for people, and to stir up a lot of conversation, regardless how you feel about this. Regardless how you feel about this list.
They'll either gain listeners or
the gain listeners, but they're gonna gain attention regardless, because people gonna hear they probably like, yo, let me hear how these motherfuckers sound. Let me like
people will check them out, and then others might be like,
I'll never.
I ain't fucking with y'all because
all credibility is lost because of that list.
Yeah.
So either way, they're still getting eyes.
Yeah.
You know, going their way. It's been like the big trending and on Twitter, and one rapper in particular is enjoying all the benefits of his
I bet
of his new rankings because of it. And he tweeted that he didn't make the list, they did, but he ain't gonna argue with them.
Hey.
The fact that it got his attention is like mission accomplished.
Oh yeah, you know that's gonna be on his podcast.
Yeah,
they're gonna talk about
for
that.
Sure.
They're gonna talk about that like.
And I know one of those rappers on that list that's way far down. He's admitted like I'm not fucking with him in no battle.
Oh yeah, dude, like really low, like extremely low. But okay, for the numbers, do you want to name all the rappers from 1 through 50?
Yo, Pac ain't even on this list.
Yes,
he is.
Where?
Yeah,
he's number.
Well, let's get into
Oh
this.
shit, that's why, because he all the way down there. I'm like,
let's get
where
into
my glasses at?
Yo, let's get into the shits. Do you want to go from bottom up or top down?
Bottom.
Bottom up.
Bottom up as far as what?
Like
count
the lowest rank.
Yeah.
All the way to the highest. Okay. For number 50, Lloyd Banks. 49, Busta Rhymes. 48, 50 Cent. 47, Rick Ross. 46, LL Cool J. 45, The Game. 44, Big Pun. 43, 8 Ball. 42, Stack Bundles. 41, Mace.
Mace.
40, AZ. 39, Ice Cube. 38, Killer Mike. 37, Lil Wayne. 36, Bun B. 35, Cameron. 34, Snoop. 33, Jeezy. 32, Big Boy. 31, Cool G Rap. 30, Mos Def, a.k.a. Yasmin Bey. 29, Prodigy. 28, Eminem. 27, Method Man. 26, Twista. Let me get a swig of water, unless you guys want to read 25 and up.
All right. Nah, I don't.
All right. 25, Raekwon. 24, T.I. 23, Drake. 22, DMX. 21, Royce, the 5'9". 20, Lupe Fiasco. 19, J. Cole. 18, Common. 17, Andre 3000. 16, Scarface. 15, Pac.
Tupac.
14, Redman. 13, Pusha T. 12, Rakim. 11, Beanie Siegel. Now here it comes from the 10 and on up.
Top 10.
Top 10, starting at 10, Kendrick Lamar. At 9, Ghostface Killah.
Man. Look.
8, Biggie Smalls. a.k.a. Notorious B.I.G. 7, Jadakiss. 6, Fabulous. 5, Black Thought. 4, Styles P.
And now we're getting to the top 3, the nitty gritty.
And the top 3.
The greatest rappers of all time, y'all.
All right. At number 3, Joe Budden. At number 2, Nas. And number 1, Jay-Z. It look like Easy want to throw the whole list away.
The whole list of
He
music get
answers
thrown
who
away.
the fuck? What'd you say? Who the fuck made this list?
Yes, I was like, I saw number 3. That's what set me off. I was like, nigga, for real? Like, what?
You would not
And I
slander.
saw Pac number 15.
Hey,
Lupe 20. I was like, he should. I feel like he should
yo,
be higher
Pump
up.
It Up was a fucking classic.
And that's all she wrote. Shit, but I ain't gonna front. I thought
My favorite song is She Don't Put It Down. And Castles.
That's
Castles.
funny. Some of them I was like, okay, that one would fit there, but others, I don't think Ghostface should be number 9. I don't think Styles P should be above Black Thought. That's just my opinion.
Yo, definitely like the person who made this list, like, have just been listening to the latest episodes of Joe Budden podcast.
Yeah,
Because, like-
and then Snoop is above a lot of people that can rap more better than he does. No, knock to Snoop, but come on, man.
Hey, the thing that got me down is like, I mean, I'm not trying to be all super progressive, but no female MCs on the top 50. No Rhapsody. No Raw Digger. No MC Light. No Jean Grey. No Lady of Rage. No Lil Kim. Foxy.
Jean Grey,
Nicki Minaj. You know what I mean? Like
Remy.
Remy. Yeah. Like no women, dog. Like this,
I mean, it's
there's some
all-
women out here who I can see that can take some dudes off this list.
Ooh, spicy.
Ooh, spicy Tay.
Spicy.
Has
Spicy
anybody
Tay.
ever done a unisex list though?
No, they haven't. I don't think
that
they
needs to
have.
happen?
Uh-huh.
Do you think that needs to happen?
Yeah, man. I mean, if you trying to be progressive out here, you know what I'm saying.
Man, I mean,
You know, niggas gonna be so mad when they find a woman rank higher than them.
Their ego gonna get shot.
Oh.
I mean, look, don't get me wrong. If facts is facts, though. Nigga, you all, huffing and puffing, but nigga, rap better, nigga. Shit.
Like, don't get mad because the bracket still rap you, nigga.
Hey.
Man,
And she had one of the hardest verses. Oh, do they like me? Remix.
right.
No one ever gave the brat her props on that verse. I think she wrote even though Bow Wow's verse was harder on that song.
Yeah.
I think
don't
she
gotta
wrote.
act hard.
I think she wrote the
21 with a
rhymes.
black
I don't think Shad would like ever write some shit like that in his life. The brat wrote that for you, nigga.
That's
You know
pretty
it.
as hell.
I don't even think Brad wrote her shit.
I thought JD didn't JD write her shit?
Probably.
I don't know
but
about that verse, but like like some of her songs, like JD's
Yeah.
the one that penned her shit.
Yeah, and Bow Wow. And Bow Wow. JD ain't on this list, nigga.
Major 3 ain't on this list. This is blasphemous. Young Buck ain't on this list. The fuck, man.
Or Young Buck,
That's funny, right?
You know what I mean?
Shit, dude. Like
Tony Yayo,
Jewels ain't on here.
Joel Santana. No Hell Rel, nigga. What's wrong?
Pharaoh Monch, like no.
Pharaoh Monch was not even on it though. Yo, that you got a good point. Pharaoh Monch is not on there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
This is a 50, top 50.
This
dog.
is top 50, man.
My personal favorite, Big Daddy Kane ain't on here. He can rap his ass off, or he used to.
I mean,
Are
I'm-
you happy that Nas was at 2?
No, he should be at 1. No, but if we talk about all around,
Yeah.
I give it to Jay. Like,
I
he's
mean,
done
Nas is
so
a bit-
much for hip hop,
Yeah.
other than.
Are you gonna
the
go
music
to the
stuff.
Nas show? I think he's gonna be at Harris.
I was talking to Dashe about it. I don't think she's gonna be here when it comes, when it happens. Because we were thinking about getting the tickets, but she has to see.
Oh, and congratulations to Kendrick for having his first child with his high school sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Yep.
Just had to add
Congrats,
that in
sir.
there.
Congrats, sir.
But yeah, dude, this is interchangeable. Like this 18 through 20 with Common, J. Cole, and Lupe.
Damn, no Big Sean. He can rap, man. Big
no
Sean
Big
can rap.
Homie, Mace is on this list.
Mace
can rap.
but Mace can
Yeah,
rap.
but above some of these people, look who he's in front of.
Then they put
What
MJG in it, man. You gonna have
Right, how you
A-ball
just gonna
without
put A-ball, the
with no
fuck?
MJG.
What the
MJG would
fuck?
get, man, that's fucked up.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
You got no Master Ace in this, son?
Hey, man, you ain't got no fine ticket. Like,
Damn.
no little brother. Nothing. Damn, man.
Shit.
That shit crazy.
Got my nigga Method Man in here, though. I don't
Yeah,
think
they
he
have
should be
Red
where
Man.
he at, though.
They have Redman above Method Man. How you feel about that?
You know what? It's all relative.
It
I don't know, because like if somebody
But
told
he's
me
like 13
he was
spots
better
higher.
than yeah. See, that's the thing.
Yeah, like that.
I don't know about all that, but I like Method Man is one of my guys in my top 5. But I really like Redman too. So
Yeah. Big
Either-
Crit.
either or.
Big Crit's not even on here.
Shit.
that's
Big Crit's
I
not even
fucks
on
with
here.
Crit.
Damn. This list.
Like I want to know what they based it on. Like that's my thing.
Because if they're going to base it off record sales.
this should be a different list. Nigga, if they based off lyrics, it should be a different list.
Like I really want to know what.
Like
did
I
they base
understand
this
Pac
on?
being lower, whatever, but Lupe Fiasco, specifically Lupe Fiasco, need to be much higher. That nigga can rap his ass off. He's on another fucking level.
Yeah, he's on a whole different stratosphere. That's disrespectful for Lupe. Yo, they're playing with Lloyd Banks, man. They playing with Lloyd
Yeah, they
Banks.
put him at
Lloyd
50.
Banks was the best rapper out of the whole G Unit crew. That's not even like it's not even close. I mean, 50 could probably make some good. He could make I think he's the best
Young Buck could
lyricist.
rap his butt off a little bit. He could
Maybe I'm a sucker for punchlines.
okay.
Maybe like punchlines and clever, witty double entendres.
Yeah, he was definitely that
Lloyd
guy.
Banks that he presents, you know.
He's definitely that guy for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lil Wayne at 37. Is that way too low for Lil Wayne?
If we talking like lyrics, punchline and stuff, yeah, there's other rappers that he rap better than. That's above him, for sure. I'll give him that. Like, dude, if we talking lyrics, dog, like niggas should be lower on this list. Jeezy should be lower. Snoop should be lower. Like, no disrespect to Bun B, he should be a little bit lower.
I don't know, man. Bun B can spit.
He just had, like, for me, Bun B is like a more direct rap with solid lyrics. Like, he's never had a whack verse, but at the same time, he hasn't like had no punchlines that had you like, oh shit,
Yeah.
nigga.
What was that?
Styles P all the way at number 4.
Yeah, that's no. Don't get me wrong. Styles P is
Yeah,
one of my favorite MCs,
Styles P, the ghost, homie.
but dog, the ghost like you go you hard, but nigga, some of these dudes, man, should be higher
Yo,
up.
they put Biggie at number 8. That's crazy.
Yeah, had the nerve to have Pac 15.
Put Pac at 15.
That shit
15.
not even the top 10. They say he not good enough for top 10.
That nigga Trinash, like
Yo,
Carmelo number.
a sleeper pick is number 40, AZ. Like, the person who probably made this list is definitely an East Coast nigga.
Oh yeah, and I was like, AZ should be happy to even be on this list.
I thought that off top seeing this shit.
This is definitely an East Coast
Definitely.
niggas list right here. Oh my God.
In parentheses, in order.
Yo,
Like-
but the thing is, dude, like, things about lists, especially out here in San Diego, when niggas make, I remember when Birdie Bird made his own list out here about the rappers in San Diego. Oh,
All the
boy.
controversy.
Motherfuckers was
Oh,
hot.
niggas was hot. Niggas was hot. It's like, that's why I keep telling niggas, like, man, no more listing SD. Like, no more. Like, we need, and in order for San Diego to have a list of rappers, like I think that San Diego needs to like actually have people out there. Like San Diego has to be active like Atlanta level. You know, for people to start making lists, because it's kind of like, what the fuck for? That's just my opinion.
Yeah, you're right, man. Shit.
Like San Diego needs to be super active. This is like mildly active. I know, like, was like that kid Always 600. He got, you know, his music was being played on Blueface's IG story, and everybody was going crazy over that. Like, that's a good look, you know. You got the LA cosign now while he's in jail. So streets listening. But you know, that's I think that's like more like Zach's forte. Zach like that gangster shit. They did a little offbeat rap and shit. Easy and Zach were having little spicy comments about the genre.
That should have been a poll.
Should have been a poll.
That should have been a poll. Mumble rap versus offbeat rap.
Well, I could ask them for the question, and then y'all could, you know, answer that way. What would you rather listen to, mumble rap or offbeat rap?
Like I said, mumble.
You go with the mumble raps
because you know,
at least they will find like ride the beat, right?
Yeah, and I thought about it too because some people might even.
Too.
You said what?
Some of these mumble rappers can actually rap.
Yeah. And then some might even say certain rappers might be considered mumble. I don't consider it, but like a Twista or
that's like double time rap.
But to some people, if you don't understand what they're saying or you can't enunciate that word, what they're saying, some people might put them in there, but I would never.
Whoever's saying that can't hear. That nigga says every word.
Every fucking word. But yeah, definitely like with offbeat rapper, like that shit makes my head hurt. Like it literally makes my head hurt. Like
like rappers that don't stay on in the pocket.
So Silk the Shocker.
Silk the Shocker.
That's why when Blueface came out, I was like, what the fuck? I said we can't have two. We already had Silk the Shocker. Now Blueface. You know who else fucking raps offbeat and this shit? Hot girls might fucking cancel me and I don't give a fuck. Fucking Young Miami. That bitch hella raps off beat. I'm like, what the fuck did she say? And Young Miami. And I'm like, the beat is here. She over here. And I'm just like, what the fuck? But
you know, people always say like Blueface was like, hey, tell the producer or the engineer like, hey, yo, I sent my verse in, but you haven't even made the beat.
That's stupid.
Damn. We haven't even made the beat. Not even heard it. They didn't even make the shit. Like,
I'm gonna go into the lab right now. Whoever says lab anymore, but I'm about to go to the studio right now. Spit my bars.
That shit's funny.
You figure it out, nigga.
Yeah, but I'll choose mumble over that. But even mumble can give me a headache too. But out of the two, I would have to choose.
That's something that you can bob your head to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because you can't bob your head off.
Because even rapping. some people would put Future under mumble rap.
Yeah, like him, Migos, and shit like that.
Yeah, he's like singing mumble rap, whatever,
harmonizing melodic mumble raps.
What about you, M-Easy?
Oh, I said mumble rap.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I'll take mumble rap over that offbeat shit. like I said in the text thread, I couldn't handle Silk the Shocker. And I was cheering for this nigga.
I bought his album, even though I couldn't.
Nah, see, I ain't buy his album.
I didn't go that far, nigga.
Like,
I probably like watch Hot Boys when it was like on TV or some shit.
I did watch Hot Boys, which was a great movie, a classic.
That is so funny. Hey.
That nigga really trying to sound convincing saying that too. It was a classic.
Yeah, man. Hey, I really enjoyed that movie too. That was funny. Like, I was like, hey man, I fucks with this Hot Boys movie, dude. This is crazy.
Funny.
Like, that nigga, but get that nigga Silk out of here though. That nigga was off acting like he's off rapping.
Damn. Off rapping, off acting.
You're acting a little off, bruh. That's how I like to keep it. You don't know if I'm acting or I'm bad at acting.
That's the only thing I'm consistent with. Being off.
No offense, nigga. You off.
What about you?
Shit. I mean, honestly, there are some like non-beat, riding the beat raps I do enjoy because it just give you that like the hard head bob vibe. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, my head motherfucking hurt
by
it.
It's like because it's more of a raw approach.
Yeah, it's like a raw
feel.
approach, and like and then I, like sometimes I pay attention to what they're saying. I'm like, okay, you talking some real shit, and that beat is not gonna make you stay in that pocket. Like, nah, nigga, I'm gonna get these words out. Fuck with that beat saying. I'm gonna get it out.
Give an example of a song.
Shit, I don't know.
Fucking
like,
Talib Kweli do that shit sometimes. Anybody listen to him? Because I listen to him.
Talib sometimes, yeah.
He doing that fuck shit.
That fuck shit.
He's trying to get them words. That's what triggered me.
Yeah, he's trying to get the words out.
Words out.
And I'm not, like, fuck it. The engineer's like, homie.
Like, to me,
the engineer probably looking in the studio like.
To me, I can see if it's a freestyle, but if you wrote that shit and you recorded over and over in the studio, there's no fucking excuse.
Put a whole ass album out. Yep.
That shit's like.
Hey, if people still buying, if it broke, don't fix it.
Man, push all them down.
It's hella broke. It needs to be fixed.
It needs to be fixed. The system is broken.
Let me be working at Best Buy and ring up somebody. You buying this? Hey, Larry, take this dude, man. I can't. I'm not finna help.
I'm not scanning this shit.
Yeah, I'm not touching it.
Look, you listen to garbage.
Right.
Garbage.
I don't want no trash vibes on me.
Trash vibes.
I'm trying to have an on day, not an off day.
You over here scanning too? Oh shit!
Go on the computer. Nope. Cancel that shit out.
Hand sanitizer. Keep the trash shit off me.
What you mean, man? It's raw lyrics. Yeah, like raw shit go in the trash. No,
He's like, nah, man. You gonna have to give me some gloves before I scan this shit. I don't want my fingerprints on this shit.
That's
whatsoever.
funny. That's hilarious. So that's some latex gloves.
Yeah.
Still had to live with it.
With tongs and shit.
Right? Don't even touch it.
And tongs. Like, damn.
Hazmat suit on.
Put a biohazard bag on it. I'll let you know how fucking trash it is.
Walking up like a doctor that just sterilized
his hands.
Gloves.
Looking like you're cooking meth on fucking Breaking Bad. The gas mask and all that shit.
Jesse, this album is trash, Jesse.
Why you let this fly in here?
This doesn't cook, Jesse.
Damn it.
Fucking hilarious.
Oh, man. But I think that's about it, man. I know I just kind of kept these topics to a minimum, and I know that we want to do some tangents. And in the future, if there's anything that you guys want us to talk about, just hit us on the DM or comment or leave a comment on our whatever social handles or whatever. So, but yeah, like I said, if you guys can't donate, it's all good. A like is free, a comment is free, and sharing is definitely free. So that helps us out as well. Any shout outs and parting words before we get the fuck up out of here?
Shout out to my lady Dashe. She just went to a spot called, I think it's called Public Square. There's a coffee shop. Did an event there with the homie Shotty and his band. Real intimate setting and had everybody just like hype. It was dope.
Yeah. I saw the stories from all the homies within the circle, and I was like, yo, that shit look live. I think. Yeah,
she started playing like like where you get the acapella version of the song. She'll play that and had a band try to play around it.
Oh, nice.
I was like, that's interesting. Yeah.
Set up a scene, man.
Y'all should rehearse this for next time, because I think they're gonna do it again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll be on the lookout for that one. Catch the vibes next time.
Gotta support the homie.
Yo. Shout outs to her nephew Nas. Happy birthday, man. Well, happy belated. Plugged him with a PS4 because his stopped working like a year and a half ago. I just so happened to have a second one that I bought from the homie Kmart. I had plans to do stuff, but I was like, oh well, when I'm the type of person, if I have extra stuff or stuff that I don't really use particularly anymore,
yeah,
and I notice that somebody wants it or needs it more than I do, it's like, here, man, you know, happy birthday, or just here you go. Yeah, shout out to him. Happy birthday,
Easy.
dog. You ain't my uncle, nigga. No.
What about you, Ness?
Wait, were you finished?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm
Okay. I don't remember if I shouted out my mom last week.
Oh, yes, you did.
I did? Okay.
Yes, you did.
Well, shout out to my mom again this week because
Mama.
I don't need to put her business out there, but she got a date on the way.
A date.
We got a date, I should say, because apparently I have to come too. She said she needed a chaperone.
Chaperone.
Wingman.
Yeah, so that shit crazy. My mom hasn't dated like 18 years. Like shit crazy.
Goddamn.
as fuck.
No way.
So where did she meet this lucky guy?
At work.
At work?
I'm not gonna say where she works at, but the place of business, she sells jewelry. And
okay.
the guy was buying
A wedding ring?
jewelry,
Oh,
no, for his goddaughter because she was graduating. And yeah, chopped it up and shot his shot. Asked my mom for her math, but as they say back in the day, asked for her digits, and she gave it to him. I was shocked. It was funny. She was like, "Oh, she's like, you don't care that?" I was like, "No, I want you to date." Like my mom hasn't dated, and not you know what? Fuck it. Nothing is safe. My mom, bless her soul, she had breast cancer. And she was dating a guy at the time, and he found out that she had breast cancer and pretty much dumped her.
Damn.
So ever since then, my mom's been traumatized, and she hasn't dated since then. She was diagnosed back in 2001, but she's cancer free now. But just the fact that, you know, someone could do that, and I get it, you know, it's not for, you know, not everybody's built for that type of shit, but it's not like she was like on her deathbed or anything, like, you know what I mean? Like, look, 18 years later, she's like alive and kicking. But it's just sad, you know, that she had to experience that and that it hindered her from being in a relationship. Not saying she's going to get into one right now. Everything is fresh, you know, or not fresh. Well, yeah, everything's new. But yeah, so I was like, it's funny because I asked, I was like, what is he? She's like, he's black. My mom's Filipino, y'all, for our new listeners. And he's black, and that's me. I'm half black and Filipino, so apparently.
So we know what your mom likes.
But she's dated everything. Yeah. Like, she's dated black, well, not everything, black, white, and Hispanic. But yeah, she went back to the black side.
Your mom.
Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool. Stepdaddy
on the way.
Nah. But yeah, so apparently she said she needed a chaperone, and he laughed, but he said, okay, cool. So we going on a date. So shout out to her for taking that step and saying yes. Shout out to myself for fucking doing this keto shit and losing 3 pounds in
again with the
less
shout outs
than a
to
week.
myself stuff. All right, Nessa,
I got self love.
Sorry,
I'm learning. I'm learning. You know. Feel like I have something else, but I can't quite put my finger. Oh well, I guess just a future shout out. Shout out to my next guests, the SoCal Travel Girls. I'm really excited to have them on the show because they were like one of the first ones that I asked to be on a part of the show. So I'm really excited to see what fuck shit we gonna talk about.
It's gonna be on some lip service, horrible decision, cocktails type shit.
Cocktails.
Have fun being the engineer in music.
Cock and tails.
Oh, he's actually not gonna be there.
Oh, he's not gonna be there.
Well, whatever. Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, I thought I was gonna pull up with the equipment to show you how it works, and then just dip.
Okay.
I gotta
oh
work
yeah.
and shit. So
all right.
But hey,
wait, but you won't.
if I don't show
now
up,
that I
that's
think
even that's even better. No.
Because I was like, why can't you record? But it's because you gotta sleep.
Yeah, I work.
Like,
yeah,
I gotta sleep. Yeah.
My bad. But yeah, I think that's it.
All right. All right. I want to give a shout out to Olivia, because you're beautiful, and give a shout out to my brother. I will see you soon. Graduating and being an airman and ready to serve the country. Even though we got a megalomaniac running the White House, but it's all good. Hopefully, they're just gonna have you out there doing some fuck shit once you move on with your when you further advance your career as an airman. Excuse me. And give a shout out to the crew because I will be gone, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna hold down the fort and keep things rolling.
Always.
Yep.
So I'm glad that I have a dope ass crew that's been with me for 3 years, and then as well as the whole Jig Is Up squadron. Like I said,
3.5 years. Gotta I'm saying, gotta be specific.
Oh yeah, because this is coming from the person who celebrates their half birthday.
Half birthday, baby. Half motherfucking birthday. Free
Sound like
Pazuki.
Blueface. Off birthdays and shit.
Off birthday.
This is an off podcast. Oh man. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Like I said, we do have links on our link tree. So when you go to our Instagram or my Twitter accounts, or even the Jig Is Up Twitter account, along with the Jig Is Up IG account, you can check the link tree. We have all the platforms where you can subscribe to the show, as well as 2 options that you guys could give one-time donations to help us out to elevate the productivity of the show, and to give you guys just more quality content on a weekly basis, and also give us more resources to work on our Patreon even more. So with that being said, I just want to thank you guys in advance for your contributions either way. All right. Well, if you enjoy listening to this podcast as much as we love making it, because we do what we love and love what we do, and if you're not being your motherfucking self, well, you know what I gotta say.
The Jig Is Up.
And we out.